Hey, welcome back to Soul Whispers Tarot. I'm Karen. In today's reading, we're going to be looking into this person's current feelings for you. Before we get into the reading, please check out my latest twin flame meditation. It's an angelic twin flame healing. I connect you with the angels, Archangel Michael and the violet flame, and we help to heal any karma between yourself and your twin flame, healing any blocks, any wounds, any fears, any illusions. It's a really gentle meditation, but it's very powerful as well. So please check that out. All the details are below this video in the description box. So in today's reading, we have 3 sets of cards. Set of cards number 1 is the orange selenite sphere. Set of cards number 2 is the pink cluster crystal, and set of cards number 3 is the amber. So take some time to tune into the energies of the cards. You can be drawn to more than one set of cards as well. That's absolutely fine. You can pause the video right now. I'll leave a few quiet moments here as well. Okay, so let's get into the reading. I'll start off with the selenite sphere. And you have the donut lovers playing cards. So how does this person truly feel about you? There's the 9 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. So there's a lot of worrying, sleepless nights and heartbreak. How does this person really feel about you at this time? The Ace of Swords in reverse. So there's a lack of communication or a lack of clarity. They may not know what's going on. They may have had struggles about expressing their truth. I feel like they really want to speak their truth to you, but they're feeling repressed. They're feeling scared to do that. That's what that 9 of Swords is about, sleepless nights. They're afraid of heartbreak. They're afraid of losing you if they don't speak their truth. I love this. It's like the donut with the jam or the jelly leaking out. So this is like their center is leaking out their true feelings. They really want to express that. They feel as though there's a hole in their heart without you. How they feel about you. 8 of Swords in reverse. So, wow, lots of swords. They're all swords. And I have shuffled these cards. 8 of Swords, it's slightly more positive in the reverse position. This is another card about thoughts, fears, worries, perception, blocking someone. Their own fears are causing them to stall, causing them to hold back, second guess themselves. They felt trapped, they felt imprisoned. They haven't known how to make a move towards you. Like, I feel this person is really afraid of rejection. They're afraid of things crumbling. If they were to speak their truth, they're afraid of heartbreak, because literally there's the fear card, sleepless nights, right next to heartbreak. They're afraid of losing you if they don't speak their truth. And they're trying to overcome those fears. They're trying to gather the strength to express themselves. And you may be hearing from them a little bit sometime soon. You know, they may try and test the waters really slightly by slightly communicating to you, and by that I mean cautiously. Like, they may just say something like, "Hi, how are you?" Or they may think of some kind of excuse to contact you and be indirect in some kind of way. How's this person really feeling about you? Four of Wands in reverse. So 4 of Wands talks about a relationship, and it talks about There may have been some kind of stability between you in the past, but it's talking about miscommunication, misunderstandings, disharmony at this time. But I feel like the love is still strong. This is often the twin flame card because it normally shows 2 wands one side, 2 wands the other, like 11-11. So yeah, disharmony, misunderstandings, miscommunication, feeling all over the place, but yet the connection, the love is still strong. Their feelings and their hope for you to get back together and things to work out is still strong for them. How do they truly feel about you at this time? Eight of Cups in reverse, yeah. So someone walked away in the reverse position. They're hoping that you're going to return, or they're hoping that they can return to you and you're going to be open and receptive to them. This is the Galaxy donut. So, you know, you mean so much to them. You may have these, you may have a telepathic bond, like you're already in communication, or you're already always together in the higher dimension kind of thing. This time away from each other has caused a lot of awakening. They've had to face their fears because you walked away. And so it's like the fear of them losing you is even greater. They know they've got to take action, basically. 5 of Swords in reverse. So another Swords. This is a card which is saying in the past they pushed you away. They had a lot of defenses up, a lot of walls up. They pushed you away. It left you feeling confused and hurt and wondering whether you should stay or go. Some of you, it pushed you away to the point where you had to walk away. But the reason why they pushed you away is because they felt a lot of heartbreak within themselves, like a low self-esteem or a poor self-image, things like that, not feeling worthy enough, not knowing that they deserve love, not seeing their purity of their soul. How does this person truly feel about you at this time? 7 of Cups. Queen of Wands in reverse. So they're seeing you as having options. Queen of Wands in reverse. Like there was a time when you were very open, very nurturing. You're always there for them. Kind, compassionate. And they're seeing that you've withdrawn that and that now you have options. They see that when they pushed you away, it made you confused. I feel like that has scared them because there may have been a part of them that thought you would always be there for them. It may have come as some kind of surprise that you walked away from them. And 7 of Cups is also about trying to figure out how to ground the connection. The love is very real between both of you. It's very strong. I feel for some it's like an infinite bond, like a soul bond. Soulmate, soul family, twin flames. Label doesn't ultimately matter. But there was blocks, or both of you needed to heal or learn, or still need to heal and learn. There's divine timing here. Before things can ground. For some of you, you know, it may not be in this lifetime that it's supposed to ground. Even though, you know, that may be hard to hear, I've got to be honest. For some of you, it will ground in this lifetime. For others, it may not. But the love will always be there. The telepathic bond, the infinite bond of your souls. Oops. Those 2 have flown out. Hopefully I won't move the tripod. Oh. So the Nine of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. Seven of Swords. Why has that gone out of my head? I'm trying to picture the Seven of Swords in the Rider-Waite Tarot. Anyway, I'll look into that in a minute. Nine of Wands in reverse. So this is another card about defensive energies. It's more positive in the reverse position. This person had their walls up. They were afraid of letting you get too close. They were afraid of, you know, being rejected. If you saw the real them, they were afraid that you would overpower their energy in some kind of way. Because I feel like this person is a passive kind of person, and you may be kind of the opposite in a sense. You may go for what you want, and in a way that's kind of what they need, but in another way it was intimidating to them. They didn't want to feel like they were going to lose themselves in the connection. They didn't want to have these fears that they wouldn't be able to express their needs once in a relationship with you. And so they were trying to really slow things down. But it was to the point where I feel like you felt it was too slow, maybe even going backwards. And then some of you had enough and had to walk away for like your own sanity kind of thing. Or you just felt drawn away from them, like it was time to sort of move forward at that time. So Seven of Swords. I don't know. Oh, I don't know why that's gone out of my head. I've got to look it up, sorry. Every now and then, a tarot. Seven of Swords. Yeah. How could I forget this? This is like them running away. And again, it left you with the Two of Swords energy. It left you confused. And yeah, they had the Five of Swords, which came out as well. They're running away with Five Swords, which is them pushing you away kind of energy, pushing away love, not feeling good enough. This is the eve of before a battle. They're running away. They were afraid of some sort of conflict between you. They were afraid that they would have to actually fight their fears, you know, face their fears head on in order to be victorious after that battle, to be able to be with you. And so they ran away. When push came to shove, or when it came down to it, they ran away. And they still may have this energy about them, like they love you, they want to be with you, but I still feel they have healing to do. I still feel that they may be of this energy of just not being ready. So I'm going to pull one more of these cards, and then I'm going to pull some of these messages that I created. So one more card to sum up how they're feeling about you at this time. Two have come out. Two of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So they had fears of, or they just didn't feel stable within themselves. They may not have felt like they'd got their life together. Maybe financial issues, because this is with the Two of Pentacles as well, juggling money, or it could have been juggling their head versus their heart, love versus the fear. Some of them, maybe they were with someone else and they were like, who do I choose? Do I choose a false kind of sense of stability, a 3D stability with someone, or do I choose how I feel stable in my heart about this love I feel for you? and they didn't feel, they had fears about being single and alone. That's why some of them chose to be with someone else, because things were taking too long to get off the ground between you both, or there just seemed to be so many obstacles or fears or complications, and so they feared like time was ticking away. And so they were like, do I stay holding on to this, or do I go? And then they may have tried to have their cake and eat it, no pun intended, by being with someone else, because they feared ending up alone if they didn't make a decision to be with someone. But then they're still holding on to you, because that's where their heart is. Okay, so let's look into these messages. How do they feel about you at this time? Too good for me. So yeah, they feel like you're too good for them. So they kind of doubted. They had doubts that things would work out between you like the whole time. And so I feel as though those doubts just got stronger, and time was ticking away, like I said. And they felt, well, she's too good for me. So they either, didn't reach out, or they may have chosen to be with someone else who they felt was more on their level or something like that. Or a connection where it just seemed to have a lot less complications. Heart on. Someone else coined this phrase. I can't remember his name, but it basically means getting a hard on because through love. So this person has a lot of like sexual desires for you, but it's based on love. Like they want to make love to you. And they, have a lot of desire for that. They're feeling sad because they're longing for that. Like deeply longing for that is what I'm feeling. Life or death. So yeah. With that, where is it? With that Seven of Swords, like I said, when it came down to it, when it came to decision time, when you maybe were getting closer, or they just knew they had to step up, or you'd be walking away, or, well, I believe that they thought that you wouldn't walk away. And so they still felt like they had time. So when push came to shove, or it came to they really needed to make a decision, they backed out at the last minute because they kind of felt safer in the dynamic that you already shared, because then they thought, well, at least I have you in some kind of way. If I get too close, it may not work out. We may lose our friendship, or we may lose this dynamic that we already have. It really felt like a life or death situation for them, like whether you committed to them or not, whether it worked out or not. And that's what really was at the core of their fears. Like, they felt like they felt too much. Like they could be crushed any moment. Like it's easier to be with someone else where your feelings aren't as deep, because then you don't have this constant anxiety about being heartbroken. This person felt like they wouldn't be able to survive it if you rejected them, or if it didn't work out. And that just seemed way too intense for them to be able to handle, is what I'm feeling. Yeah, so a separation occurred because they ran away from making things more real, because they were afraid of losing you altogether. So they held on to what you already had. But I feel like that's what caused you to walk away, some of you. Yeah, sexual fantasies, heart on. A lot of desire and passion they're feeling for you right now. Astral connection. So yeah, You're always like in contact. You're always feeling each other's energies in the higher dimensions. They may be trying to communicate to you through the higher dimensions, through telepathy. And one final message. You're incredible. So, yeah, they really see you as really, really amazing, really incredible. That's why they felt so intimidated by this connection, so intimidated by you. So please check out my latest meditation. It's the Angelic Twin Flame Healing, and it's really powerful. I connect you with the angels, with Archangel Michael and the Violet Flame, and I help you to heal any karma between yourself and your twin flame. I help you to heal any blocks, any wounds, any fears, any illusions. It's a really gentle meditation, but it's extremely powerful as well. So it's called the Angelic Twin Flame Healing Meditation. Please check that out. All the details are below this video in the description box. So thank you for joining me here. I really hope this has resonated with you. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Tap the bell icon and turn on all notifications, and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye. This is set of cards number 2, which is the pink cluster crystal, and you have the unicorn playing cards. How does this person really feel about you? Ten of Swords in reverse. So that's the heartbreak card in reverse. It's a sense of ending or a sense of betrayal, feeling stabbed in the back, or just they're feeling like there's been a destruction within your relationship. There's been some kind of ending. Sometimes this card is about rebirth, but they may be feeling very worried that there isn't going to be a second chance, or things aren't going to be healed between you. How do they truly feel about you at this time? Two of Swords. So that's a crossroads. Let me draw some more. Queen of Wands. That was actually in reverse. I'm feeling drawn to take this one. Ace of Pentacles. I don't know why I said that's in reverse. There isn't a reversal. Going mad. It is quite late. 6 of Cups. Okay, so I'll look at these for now. So yeah, 10 of Swords. I don't know why. I was thinking some of these are in reverse. I think it's because set cards number 1 had reversals, even though they were playing cards as well, because they had images on. So yeah, 10 of Swords, 2 of Swords, Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. So this person's really worried, like I said, that there's some kind of ending, or there has been some kind of ending or separation. They're burying their head in the sand, or they have been. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to move forward. They feel stuck between a rock and a hard place. I get a sense that they're afraid to come forward because they don't feel ready, but then they're afraid of not coming forward because they're afraid of losing you. So it's like they're afraid of losing you whatever they do. Afraid of losing you because they're not ready, therefore they may disappoint you. Afraid of losing you if they don't move forward and disappointing you, don't take action. They see you as someone who's very patient, very loving, very compassionate with this Queen of Wands. Very understanding. They may feel as though you understand them too much, to the point where it intimidates them because you see through their masks, you see through their walls, you see who they really are, whereas they may have spent their life wearing masks and trying to hide their true self, trying to hide their vulnerabilities. But they see you as someone very powerful, very... You've got your life together in many ways. They can't fool you, really, in truth. They're hoping there's going to be a new beginning. They want to make an offer to you because they want this Six of Cups. This is the reunion. This is coming back together. This is the soulmate cards. They feel you are their soulmate. They want to give you an offer because in the Six of Cups, it shows the boy offering the girl the cup full of the flowers. Cups representing their emotions, their heart. They want to wear their heart on their sleeve with you. They want to be open and vulnerable. You know, this is what they want, but on the other end of the scale, they're not taking action because they're afraid of an ending. They're afraid of you rejecting them or it not working out. They're afraid to trust in the universe in case the universe pulls the rug from beneath their feet. And so I feel like they've been stuck at a crossroads for a very long time. And you've been waiting for them. You may have been giving them offers. And they want to give you that offer. They want the reconciliation. Three of Pentacles, they want to cooperate with you. They want you to see them in a good light. They want you to see their worth. But I feel like they don't see their own worth. And so they may have been trying to put on a front to try and impress you. But that's not impressing you. What would impress you is if they were their true self. But they're like petrified to do that, is what I'm feeling. But they want to cooperate with you. They definitely feel you're a soulmate. And this is a very spiritual card. In the traditional tarot, it's about them working together to build a cathedral. So very spiritual. They feel that there's you, there's them, and then there's a third energy of the divine. They may be trying to work with the divine to become ready to be with you. I mean, this is focusing on, this is focusing on their energies, but, so I'm just talking about their energies, but, you know, often relationships are mirrors. And so you may need to work on your healing in a mirrored kind of way as well. How are they truly feeling about you at this time? Eight of Swords, yeah. This is a card about being stuck. Their thoughts, their negative thoughts, their fears. They're thinking about worst case scenarios, and that's what's keeping them blocked. That's what's preventing them from taking action. I feel like they're afraid of losing you altogether, and so they may be kind of feeling safer holding on to a certain dynamic that you've already got going on. Kind of like a situationship. I don't know. I think I'm beginning to overuse that word, but they may, you know, be making this compromise and being like feeling safer holding on to you in some kind of way, some kind of dynamic that you have, rather than risking it all by trying to make things real because they don't feel good enough. So they're like convinced you're not going to see their worth either. Ten of Pentacles, they want to be a good provider. They want to be there for you. They want to be everything that you hope and dream of, but they just don't believe it within themselves. They don't believe in their capability. They don't believe in their worth, but they want a happy relationship, a stable relationship. They may be even working on their finances and career because perhaps they don't feel that they're in the right place when it comes to their career. Four of Swords. So this is about needing to go inwards, needing to heal, needing to rejuvenate their energies. They're feeling really burnt out. I feel it's because they're so stressed out because they want to be with you. Like I said, they're afraid of taking action, and they're also afraid of not taking action. So that's why they have that Two of Swords with the blindfold on, you know, burying their head in the sand. They don't know how to deal with it, so they're not dealing with it at this time. They're hoping somehow it's going to be dealt with. There's a Four of Cups. This is the missed opportunity. They're worried about that they've either missed an opportunity with you, or they're afraid that they're going to miss an opportunity with you if they don't take action. And so it's like a catch 22. And some of them may have been stuck in that for a long time. They just really wish that they were ready so that they could take action, but they're not feeling as though they are, and so they can't. Catch 22 as well. That's like mirrors of each other. So I feel a lot of this is about an energetic dynamic. You know, if you both need to heal yourselves, then you're not in alignment to really come together at this time. That's why I said it was in reverse. I think I saw the back of the card. Two of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, Two of Wands. They're feeling bored in their current circumstances. Some of them may be with someone else, not necessarily, but they're bored. They're feeling kind of stuck in whatever circumstances that they're in, whether it's their thought patterns or whether it's their physical circumstances. And this is a card about them wanting to bridge the gap. They're daydreaming about you from afar. They're wanting you to come together, but again, they're not at this time of being able to take action. But they want to. Knight of Swords. This is fighting for your connection. They really wish they could like rush ahead or communicate their truth, rush towards you. I mean, be honest, be valiant, you know. I feel like they're daydreaming about that. But right now, they're still feeling stuck. I know how frustrating that is to hear as well. Let's look into these messages. How are they feeling about you right now? I want to be like you. Reminds me of the Jungle Book. They admire you so much. They've put you on a pedestal. They want to be like you. I feel like they feel as though they're not good enough for you. They feel like they're not like you in certain ways. They see you as strong. They may see themselves as weak or something like that. And they want to be like you. They want to express their feelings fearlessly like you do. They want to be their true self. They want to follow their spiritual path without fear. They may have tried to pretend to be more like you, but they were kind of faking it. They were trying to fake it until they made it, but they're still not making it. Sorry, you know, it is like a sad situation. And I do have compassion, really. Lost without you. So yeah, they're really missing you. They feel a lot of heartbreak. They feel like you were their guiding light, is what I'm feeling. I feel like I'm coming out with all these like cheesy song lyrics or something, but they are lost without you. they see you as someone that's really strong. It's like they were kind of relying on you or leaning on you in certain ways for their own strength, but some kind of separation had to happen because they need to create this strength within themselves. They are much stronger than what they think. With all these swords, it's just a matter of their perception. So how else are they feeling about you at this time? In the palm of your hand. So yeah, this person, their fears are based on how they feel like you could crush them at any moment. And because they're not knowing their own worth, they're not feeling good enough, then it's almost like a life or death situation for them, that they're feeling as though if things didn't work out, then they feel as though they can overcome the rejection or the heartbreak from you, because I really feel like this connection is so powerful. It's like a really deep spiritual soul connection, and a lot of them have run away or they've kept their distance because it just feels so overwhelming for them to feel like you can affect how they feel on such a profound, deep level. So how else do they feel? My son's watching over my shoulder. He's just come into the room. It's 20 past 11 at night. How are they feeling about you? You're incredible. So yeah, they've totally put you on a pedestal. I'm not saying you don't deserve to be there, but you know, they see you as totally amazing. I feel like this person's been very nervous around you. Maybe they don't even get nervous that easily around others, but around you they do, because they really see you as incredible. They see you as their dream person. And that's why they want to be like you, you know, as well. Envious of everyone around you. So this person feels envious if they know that you're surrounded by friends, or they may be even envious of your family, or they may be envious if you're with someone else in a relationship, because they want to be close to you. They want to be part of your friendship circle. They want to be part of your family. They want to be your partner, you know. They want to be the one that's by your side, and they're feeling envious when everyone else is around you. How else are they feeling about you? Desire. They're feeling a lot of desire for you. Because they want to be with you. You know, this desire is on all levels. It's what I'm feeling, and it is because they feel such a magnetic pull towards you, because they really feel that you are their soulmate or their twin flame, you know, soul family member. The label ultimately doesn't matter. So one final message. How do they feel about you right now? Unfair. Yeah, they feel like it's unfair. Whatever's happened, some of you may be laughing at that because you may be feeling it's unfair how they treated you or something, but they're feeling like it's unfair, that catch-22. They feel it's unfair, you know, they want to be by your side and other people aren't, or whatever's happened, you know. I'm not trying to say it's all their fault or anything, you know. There is a lot of this divine timing, the soul contract, karmic lessons to be learned. They feel like it's unfair. They feel like they want to be with you as much as you want to be with them, but there's all these complications, or there's this karma to be unraveled, and none of you can force that. It really is like a soul journey. It's part of the soul contract. So please check out my latest meditation. It's the Angelic Twin Flame Healing, and it's really powerful. I connect you with the angels, with Archangel Michael and the Violet Flame, and I help you to heal any karma between yourself and your twin flame. I help you to heal any blocks, any wounds, any fears, any illusions. It's a really gentle meditation, but it's extremely powerful as well. So it's called the Angelic Twin Flame Healing Meditation. Please check that out. All the details are below this video in the description box. So thank you for joining me here. I really hope this has resonated with you. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Tap the bell icon and turn on all notifications, and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye. This is set of cards number 3, which is the Amber. How does this person feel about you at this time? Sorry, it's a bit distracted. How does this person truly feel about you? So 8 of Wands in reverse. There's been delays and obstacles. I feel like this person feels frustrated because they want to be close to you. They want to be near you. They want to be with you. There may be a physical distance. You may live in different countries. It may be about what's going on in the world right now. That they can't be with you, but they're feeling frustrated. It may be that there's a sense of divine timing. There needs to be alignment. You know, things need to fall into place energetically. And they're feeling frustrated. They really want to express themselves to you as well. This could be like desire as well, like physically, because wands can be associated with that as well. How do they feel about you? The Page of Wands. So yeah, they want to move towards you. They want to bridge the gap. They want your connection to move in a new direction. Passionate new beginning. 4 of Wands in reverse. Because the love is still true. It's still strong between you. But with it being in the reverse position, it's like there's been delays, obstacles, misunderstandings, miscommunication. This is sometimes known as the twin flame card because it looks like 1111. They may see you as their soulmate. Some of them, they may feel that they need to go their own way for a little while because maybe the delays and the obstacles became too much to handle. Let's see what other cards are here. Justice. So some of them may be in a marriage or in a relationship where they need to break up, because sometimes justice is about divorce and legal matters. They want to create justice within your connection. They want to make things work. They want there to be an equal give and take. They want to cut the ties to anything that's blocking the connection. They want fairness within this connection. Balance. Healthy communication. Strength in reverse. Yeah, 7 of Swords in reverse. So there was some kind of deception. I feel like they ran away. They did move in a different direction because there were so many delays and obstacles. I feel like they became disheartened. They didn't feel strong enough. They didn't feel good enough. And so I feel like they ran away. But now they want to return. They want to come back to the issue. They want to sort out the issue. They want to resolve this. They want to create justice or restore your relationship in a just kind of way. They want a new beginning with you. They may feel as though you cut the ties with them. You may have, you know, provided them with a lot of strength and compassion and empathy, but you may have withdrawn that. Or you may be quiet at this time. You're not, you know, you're keeping your cards close to your chest. Yeah, they feel that you are their soulmate. They want reconciliation. 6 of Cups. 6 is the number of love. The boy's offering the cup with the flowers into the girl. They want to express their love. They want to express how they feel. They want this romance. They want you both to return to the innocence. Because when you first met, I feel like there was a lot of innocence, but then I feel like there was a lot of karma that had to be settled. That's what that justice is about as well. There was a lot of karma to be settled, and it may have created a lot of rocky times, roller coaster within your connection. A lot of water's gone under the bridge. I feel like they're worried that too much has happened perhaps, but they want to fight for your connection. They want a reunion, a reconciliation. Yeah, Ace of Wands in reverse. They may be afraid to come forward and take action at this time because they may be afraid of how you're going to react to them. But they are moving forward. They may be moving forward in the wrong kind of way. You know, they may be going about it in the wrong kind of way. Like they may be doing some of the things that created issues in the past. They may still be doing some of those same things to try and get closer to you. But it may be in the wrong kind of way. For some of you, it could be in a physical kind of way. I'm not going to say that at this moment. But yeah, they may be coming towards you with wanting some like physical liaisons. That's just an example. It doesn't necessarily have to be that. That may be their way of trying to get close to you, and they're hoping things can develop further from there. But if there's still some of the same issues like fear, then it's potentially still going to go in the same kind of cycles, karmic cycles. There needs to be a change and healing of this person's consciousness, and, you know, healing within yourself as well. This is the death of the ego, but they're resisting that. They fear that. They fear the ending of your relationship. They fear rejection. They fear a lot of things to do with endings. King of Pentacles, but they want to be stable for you. They want to be a good provider, and they want to release their burdens, their blocks, anything that's been blocking them from really truly being there for you. They want to lay that down. They want to put an ending to that. Yes, darling. In the top drawer, please. Thank you, bub. Okay, so let's look into these messages here. How is this person feeling about you right now? Yeah, they feel safer in the situationship. That's why that's 7 of Swords is here. That's like wearing masks. It's running away. It's not fully being there because they're afraid of losing you altogether if you do come together and then things don't work out, or you reject them, or the universe decides it's not time. They're afraid of that ending, so they're kind of holding back because they feel safer in the kind of dynamic that you're already in, rather than risking losing everything by taking action at this time. So how else are they feeling about you at this time? Yeah, look, they don't want to lose what you already have. Don't want to lose what we already have, and feel safer in this situationship. So they feel safer in the current dynamic because they don't want to lose you, and because they have low self-esteem or a lack of faith, or it feels like a life or death situation, whether they're with you or not, or whether, you know, you love them or reject them, then they can't. They feel like they wouldn't be able to get over that heartbreak if things didn't work out. But they know it's an injustice if they're not coming forward. I'm sorry, yeah, they know. They wish they felt stronger. They're sorry that they're not there for you in the way that they want to be, and the way you want them to be. Impossible. They're worried that, you know, it's going to be impossible for them to face their fears. They really fear this, so they don't know what to do. That's why they're not taking action at this time. They're in their mind, they're in their thoughts. They don't know what to do. Longing. Yeah, they're longing for you so much. And they really want you to know that, you know, they're not taking action because they don't care about they're not taking action because, ironically, they care about you and love you so much. They're afraid of losing you. Scared, yeah, they're really scared of losing you. And one final message. Possessive. They're feeling possessive of you. They don't want to lose you. They're holding on tightly to you. They need to surrender more. I feel like they're not trusting the universe, and that's like one of the main energetic blocks. Holding on too tightly because of a fear of rejection. Taking it so personally, you know, how you feel about them, what you think of them, and it's causing them to get stuck in their thoughts. It's causing them to not have faith, not go with the flow, not surrender. So please check out my latest meditation. It's the Angelic Twin Flame Healing. And it's really powerful. I connect you with the angels, with Archangel Michael and the Violet Flame. And I help you to heal any karma between yourself and your twin flame. I help you to heal any blocks, any wounds, any fears, any illusions. It's a really gentle meditation, but it's extremely powerful as well. So it's called the Angelic Twin Flame Healing Meditation. Please check that out. All the details are below this video in the description box. So thank you for joining me here. I really hope this has resonated with you. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Tap the bell icon and turn on all notifications, and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye.